Well, it sure is a Greensboro institution. When you say the word barbecue in the Gate City, a lot of folks think of Stamey's, that's for sure. For 94 years, we've enjoyed that wood-cooked pork, and now they have another bragging right, since they were recently inducted into the North Carolina Barbecue Hall of Fame. I spoke with owner Craver Stamey about the honor.
Them inducting my grandfather, Charles Stamey, in the Hall of Fame, North Carolina Barbecue Hall of Fame, just really sums up his work in the industry and for our family. It just shows that if you do all this hard work and you stay true to what we believe to be important, cooking with wood, doing the hard work and having good customer service for our customers year in, year out, it'll be recognized. So I think it's really just shows everything he did was worth it.
So the history of the franchise is amazing. As he said, it dates back to the Great Depression, but its influence is actually bigger than just the stores that we know today.
My great-grandfather, my grandfather who was just inducted's dad, Warner Stamey, started in 1930. He opened our first restaurant in Lexington, North Carolina. And since then, he jumped around a couple, went to Shelby, and then eventually landed in Greensboro in the early 50s, and we've been in Greensboro ever since. And along the way, tons of other famous barbecue places have opened that also, they worked for my great grandfather and worked alongside my grandfather, and eventually opened their own places. So the history is spread over time to become a style and a way of cooking that just built up from what he started way back when.
So it's interesting, when we finished talking, I said, your family is like the godfather of barbecue for Central North Carolina. And he said, true, because all those other workers that used to work for his great-grandfather, they did go out and start some other franchises that have been around for decades and decades, but all of that kind of came from Stamey's originally. So
That's awesome. So much history that dates back with Stamey's, especially the fun type of history when it comes to the basketball tournaments that have come in the areas that a lot of people wanted to race over to go eat over there and then race back over to the Coliseum to go watch the game.
Gate City.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
so true. I remember I did a story with Stamey's, and that's really mainly what a lot of the customers were talking about. We go get our good barbecue, and then we go watch us some basketball.
I asked him, just curious, a month, how much barbecue? How many pounds do you think they do a month?
I can't even imagine.
It's thousands.
40,000 pounds.
40,000
a month.
That's crazy.
And I'm assuming that's all the stores together, I guess. But imagine that.
Wow.
Did you ever have anybody ever try it?
I have
a
few
years
times.
and years and years.
Very
yes.
good.
Very good. Delicious.
I'm gonna have to do it.
I'm
pretty new to the area, so I'm definitely gonna have to try it out.
Today's a good day to do it.
Yeah,
it's a barbecue
sit outside
kind of
somewhere.
day.
I know,
Yes.
it's
That's
so
true.
nice.